Wait, which one we leaving out in here?
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And here comes Denzel Ward, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the Browns and the Steelers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Okay. That's fine.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week,
get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They're led out by the 6-year quarterback out of the University of North Carolina, Mitch Trubisky. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
yeah, they held them to well under 200 yards of total offense, and in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson. Of course, he won a national title at Clemson and already has 3 Pro Bowls under his belt in the National Football League. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They run again on first down. Chubb. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Browns at 11-5 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners at 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. We'll give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
On 4th down, Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
They'll run with Chubb. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. In motion comes the tight end left. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. We're scoreless after 1. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Cooper, the man in motion right. And again, it's Chubb. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. In motion, the tight end. From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. Chubb will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So it's all down to this week 18 on the NFL schedule. And that means that once we sort things out, we'll all be set for our second ever Super Wild Card weekend, which I think everyone agrees was a runaway success last year. We've got 2 games coming up on Saturday, 3 more on Sunday, and then we'll put a bow on it Monday night. Just what you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Able to hit his target, Claypool. First connection there of the afternoon for those 2, and it's good for a first down. Harris running straight ahead. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. He's got Hurst, his tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now a first down carry for Harris. He'll take this to the 46.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. Trubisky will throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On 2nd and 10, Trubisky. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Trubisky to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown. Deontay Johnson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some momentum going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Cooper will come in motion right. Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP, Tom.
What? And he'll be out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's Watson on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Deshaun Watson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Taken at about the 1.
We gotta remake it. We gotta remake it.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there is never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
In motion left, that's Cooper. Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Chubb will get the call running left. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 69 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give him a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
A give running right is Chubb. A tackle that time by Ahkello Witherspoon.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. The tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On the carry, it's Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run. Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right?
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Browns are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. 1st and 10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers at their own 19-yard line. Now it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Trubisky. Finding Harris over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Now Trubisky to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Again, it's Trubisky. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Faking the give. Now Watson. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
On the ground, it's Chubb. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 131 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And Watson's going to throw it here. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Watson off play action. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And they get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Off of play action, it's Watson. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. Here's Watson. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Again, it's Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Watson. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really